Today, Apple unveiled several new products. Obviously, it was the Apple Watch Series 2, it was the iPhone 7, and it was the iPhone 7 Plus. There are going to be a myriad of different compilation videos that you can watch to give you all the specs, or you can even go to apple.com. I want to give you 10 takeaways, 10 slightly less noticeable things that happened from today's event that you may have missed otherwise. So the first thing that I want to talk about, the iPhone 7, we now know it's water resistant. That was previously leaked. Interestingly enough, water damage is still going to void your warranty. So although it's water resistant and it'll perform better than any other iPhone with getting wet, if it does get wet, your standard Apple warranty won't cover it, and you'll only be covered if you're on if you have Apple Care Plus and you use one of your instances of accidental coverage. So that's something to keep in mind with respect to how you use your device. The second interesting thing, I haven't seen any sort of explanation for this, but if you go to the Apple website and you go to the iPhone 7 or 7 Plus and you look at the high gloss jet black options, there's actually no 32GB option on the website, only 128 and 256. This could be a snafu on their website, or it could be for some reason they decided this is going to be our high-end device and we want people to specifically know that you're not on a base model, and that's why they're doing it. Kind of unclear, but no 32GB model for jet black on the website right now. The next thing also has to do with the jet black finish. If you go onto the Apple website and you look at the disclaimers underneath the iPhone 7, they specifically mention that the high gloss jet black option shows micro abrasions. You know, it's probably not going to be as bad as if you remember the scratching or the abrasions that you'd see on the back of like an iPhone 3G or 3GS, but it is there, and that disclaimer tells you many things. Number one, that it's going to do that and it's going to deteriorate how good it looks over time. Number two, it means that Apple's probably not going to, under your standard warranty, just swap out your device if you have those micro abrasions. So again, those are two things to keep in mind with respect to the jet black model. No 32GB and possible abrasions on the back. The next thing, the iPhone 7 Plus. We talked about how it has two cameras on the back. One is a telephoto lens, and one is a wide-angle lens. Gives you some optical zoom options. What's interesting, that second camera actually gives you some depth of field options, so you can add in, so if let's say you were taking a picture of me, I would be in the focus and you would see me, but the background would be blurred. It's an effect that you see on DSLRs and things that you can certainly add with Photoshop, let's say. That's going to be an option taking pictures with the iPhone 7 Plus. However, that feature is going to be a software updatable feature and is not going to be available at launch for the iPhone 7 Plus. The next thing, best battery life of any iPhone. I keep complaining about iPhone battery life. Maybe this time will be the charm. The 7 is going to be 2 hours longer battery life than the 6S, and the 7 Plus is going to be up to 1 hour longer than the 6S Plus. The next thing, also with respect to the iPhone 7 Plus, the prices have actually gone up. So we do have 32, 128, and 256GB of storage like was rumored, but the prices have actually gone up to $769, $869, and $969 respectively for those options. So unlike, as far as I can remember with the 7 Plus line or any of the line, prices have gone up for those models. The next thing I want to talk about are Apple Care Plus changes for iPhone. So it's still $129 to join. The 6S, let's say, if you wanted to use some accidental coverage and get a new device, you had to pay $99. Some different iPhones didn't have that and it was a little bit less at $79. Now across the board it's $99 for all replacements. Interestingly though, they've added a $29 option. If you don't need your whole device to be swapped but you've shattered the glass, $29 will get you a screen replacement with Apple Care Plus. So that's some changes with the policy. And again, if we go back to the beginning, if you don't have Apple Care Plus, you're going to be in trouble with water damage in spite of the fact that the devices are now water resistant. The next thing I want to talk about is the Apple Watch. I had a video previously, a couple weeks ago, talking about how there are going to be two different and new Apple Watch models coming out this year. Those rumors that I reported on and believed in, exactly correct. So you have the Series 2, which has notable features, such as the faster processor. It's fully waterproof and has GPS. They also now have something called the Series 1, which is essentially the first generation Apple Watch, but it has the faster S2 processor in it. It's something that I've predicted previously and it has now come to fruition. Moreover, with the Apple Watch, they've gotten rid of the high-end Apple Watch, the gold Apple Watch edition devices. Those are super expensive. It didn't seem like they really caught on. People weren't buying this technology at those exorbitant price points. So now the high end is being replaced by the white ceramic model. Apple didn't really talk about the price point that much at their keynote, but the price point for that white ceramic is going to be $1249 for the 38 millimeter and $1299 for the 42 millimeter. Now, I told you, I want to talk about 10 takeaways from this event. Those are all the takeaways that I have from the Apple Watch and the iPhone 7 lines, but the 10th takeaway from today is actually that Apple has modified their iPad lineup. So now, all iPads start at 32 gigabytes. There's not a 16 gigabyte iPad to be had on Apple's store. And not only that, they've kept the price points, but for the iPad Pro line, which now has price reductions when you're going up to higher capacities. So instead of having, when you jump from 32 to 128, it's now only $100 to make that jump on both the 12.9 and 9.7 inch iPad Pro. So in total, those are 10 takeaways. Again, some from the iPhone 7, some from the Apple Watch, and one about the iPad Pro that are new that you may have missed but are very critically coming out of today's event. If you like this video, please subscribe and give it a thumbs up to let me know. Thanks for watching.